Boom. All right, good morning, Coach Michael Burt, 5:54 a.m. If you're following me on Facebook, thank you, number one. And number two, share this with other people, man, if you think it's valuable to you. So good to see people up in Houston, Texas yesterday. They said they watch these videos every day. One of the number one things, Jason Wheeler, I get, people say to me when I go around the country is thank you for your consistency. Thank you for showing up every day. Thank you for activating and reactivating our prey drive. Right? So I'm teaching Person of Interest at the Lodge. Okay? Abby Beals and Carrie Ann Sear today. The concept's getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And the more you teach it, the more nuance there is, the more you really understand what it is you're trying to help a person do, which has really become known for something, right? And man, and then I'm shifting gears to this flip the switch on January 28th. And that's what I was teaching some in Houston yesterday. And it occurs to me that this prey drive that I'm writing this book about is, man, it almost like it goes to bed with you at night. And it's got to be cranked up the next morning. And a lot of people tell me, a young lady walked up to me yesterday and she was emotional and she said, I had these really big things happen to me. That's right, Carrie Ann Sear. A lot of people need to understand this concept. It's a game changer. And good morning, Brian Covey. And so she came up to me and said, I had these really traumatic things happen in my life. And she gave a list of very traumatic things over the last few years. And she'd been kind of beat down. And as my buddy Tim's story says, life can knock the shout out of you. We come into the world screaming, and then life kind of knocks the shout out of you. And so what it occurs to me is, man, you got to have tools in the tool shed. I got home late last night from Houston. I'm teaching today, flying to Fort Lauderdale or Miami tonight to be there tomorrow. And man, it occurs to me, you got to figure out how to call upon this prey drive when you need it. When you get to the highest levels, Lisa, when you get to the highest levels, there is an expectation from people that you are going to deliver over and over and over and over again. And I was telling my coach, it's almost as if I have conditioned myself to not even feel the fatigue, to just keep pushing through any fatigue that you have. So you hear people talk about burnout. You hear people talk about, right, how I've lost my mojo, lost my confidence. I don't want to do this anymore. Well, I want to introduce a concept to you that I haven't talked a lot about, but I'm starting to use it a lot more, and it's called because goals. I actually believe when you hear a lot of start with why, find your why, I get that you can know your purpose and you feel like you're in your purpose, but sometimes just knowing your purpose doesn't help you in the moment taking action. Okay? That's why I personally like these because goals better. Right? I'm going to do this because there's something big that I want. Okay? I'm going to pick up the phone and make a call because I want to drive a nicer car. Because, right? You don't have to be so spiritual about everything, folks. Because I want to change the world. You don't have to give a Miss America answer all the time. Okay? Maybe you want to drive a nicer car. Maybe you want to live in a better house. Maybe you want to eat at a nice restaurant. Maybe you want to not have to worry about flying first class. Whatever your because goals are. A woman that they said, I want a lake house. I want a big lodge like yours on the lake. That's a because goal. And that because goal will reactivate your prey drive when you don't feel like it. Right? Like I'm doing this. I don't like it. I want to do this. Because of that reason, I'm willing to translate my mission to my moment. Okay? I don't feel like it. It's like, what if I woke up today and said, I don't feel like teaching Person of Interest, but people have flown in from all over the country. They're expecting me to be great, just like the people yesterday in Houston were expecting me to be great. And I was counseling and coaching a speaker yesterday who came over and said, man, what can I do to get to the next level? What can I do? And I said, man, be incredible. The 3 people who will win in our society coming this year, people who have a unique usage of technology, people who are the best at what they do, the absolute best, and number 3, people that know how to find money and capital. So when it comes to these because goals, if I were telling you today, sit down and write out your because goals. And anytime you don't feel like doing something, look at those things, man. I'm doing this because I want this. I'm doing this because, right? I'm willing to sacrifice or subordinate what I want now for what I want eventually. Okay? I like feeling good, looking good. Because of those reasons, I get up when I'm in town at 4:20 and I work out at 5. I want to see my kids from 6 to 7. Because of that, I work out from 5 to 6. So it doesn't cost me time with the kids. So when you're thinking about this is how you reactivate that prey drive every day, is you draw a correlation. I like bringing things together. You bring your A to B. B is your desired outcome. A is your current position. You write that out, and then you sit down and you go, okay, let me tell you what my because goals are. And every time I don't feel like doing it, I'm going to remember those because goals. And that's going to help me move, take an action that ultimately will lead to my B. I do believe that. And when in doubt, if I don't know what to do, take an action. Pick up the phone, call somebody, move, circulate, plan something, right? And energy, selling enthusiasm. I was studying yesterday about WeWork because, I'm building this greatness factory in Nashville. And we're right there. Like, we have the purchase agreement. Our attorneys are looking at it. We're right about to buy this space at the 505. We're designing it. As you've seen, I put the pictures out. It's going to be one of the coolest places in the world to learn, grow, connect, activation, auditorium. It's a dream come true, guys. But I'm reading about WeWork, and in the book it gets into bubbles. How do bubbles happen? Well, bubbles happen when a herd of people get very enthusiastic about something. And what happens is rationale kind of goes out the window, right? Rationale kind of goes out the window. Almost missed my spot there. And everybody's doing something. And it don't matter what the price is. It don't matter what the reasons are. It don't matter. This is why people overpay for houses. It's why they overpay for cars. It's why they overpay for things. It's why investors jump on something because of fear of missing out on something, right? And I was just thinking about what they're really doing is they're getting excited. And because they're getting excited about something, they're believing in a future. They're kind of betting on the future, right? They're activating their prey drive. That prey drive is activated by another person going, this is where we're going. This is what we're going to be doing. This is how exciting it's going to be. You don't want to miss out on this. And what it does is it creates large numbers of people getting in on something like Bitcoin or, right, something that you don't even know anything about. It's like, well, everybody else is doing it. I should be doing it. So this is what I want you thinking today, man. How do I call up on that prey drive today? Even when it's Friday, even when my mind wants to check out, even when I'm tired, even when I'm exhausted. How do I call on this prey drive every day? And I'm convinced, after really thinking about this, it has a lot to do with your because goals. If you don't have any because goals, man, the little prey drive is deactivated. You guys have a great day. You know what I believe? Everybody needs a coach in life. To all the people coming to my lodge today, all the people online, thank you. Couldn't do it without you. I'm going to be teaching person of interest. It's going to be a game changer. Trust me. Flip the switch, January 28th. Get it online. Get it in person. Come spend a day with me. Get that prey drive reactivated. And just watch what happens when this thing is activated. You guys have a great day. God bless you.